And let's also boot up old Tarky. How are you guys? All right. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Popping out chat. Wife's got the kids out. So we're doing it. Hey, Yane Johansson. I want to believe you're Yane Johansson, actually. Jamal Hamilton, hey. You guys been following the other creators on the StrikeGum challenge or not really? Because right now, Torquay is on. If you want to check out another creator, another StrikeGum creator doing the challenge. And we are, you know, we're just having fun, guys. We are not doing any of the quests. We're just purely here to have fun. And by the way, if you appreciate this, do hit subscribe. I've had a bunch of people report that they actually have been getting unsubscribed, which is weird, but not entirely unexpected. Okay, so where do we leave ourselves? Where we left ourselves with actually a pretty nice little set of gear that we stole by killing other players. We've killed a lot of players. And, oh boy, that is, milk is perfect, dude. And, you know, we're going to kill even more. That's the plan here. So, what we'll actually do, I think we're going to take, let's see. I think we take this AK-105, which is in great shape. And we even bring the mags, because why not, right there, AK-55s, what else are we doing? And we won't take a backpack. I kind of don't even want to take a helmet, but I will. I just want to survive fights, right? Because you gotta, this is about man wins fight, all right? So, actually, let's do this scav run to Goshen first. 5:30 a.m., yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, I do play Helldivers 2. I really like Helldivers 2. It's a lot of fun. I played with my buddies for a while, and we enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. Yeah. I love the gameplay loop. The gameplay loop is so good. But, you know, Tarkov, again, they're having their new season. There's a lot of interest. And, I just love the challenge. Tarkov, like, it's hard, but one of the things that it really captures that almost no other FPS does is what a massive advantage, like, yeah, individual skill is, but, like, individual skill, but also tactics, positioning. There's so much of Tarkov that is governed, like, not by gear, weapon, or even individual skill, but just by rigging the engagements in your favor, right? Again, and I'm a rat, but and how much is luck, right? Like, real combat, people are like, oh, if you're good enough, your skill will protect you. And it's like, nah, dude, nah. Oh, from Finland. That's cool. So it's like evening there. Yeah, because I guess it's 11 a.m. Central Time. So that's that. And I've already had 2 coffees today. But we're going to choose StrikeGum. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yo! Thanks for becoming a member, Robert. That's so cool. Oh, the Swedish version of Johansson is Johnson. Oh, neat. But if you guys are going to buy your StrikeGum, use Torquay's promo code because he's streaming right now. Okay? What is a Cylon? Oh. Looks nice. Okay. Alright. What's the name of the game? The name of the game is Get to Goshen. So Goshen, mid-level, center. Look to the left, loot all the food we can. Whoa. Somebody's doing a bunch of fighting. But you know what our rule is here. Don't fight unless you have to. And if you have to, still don't. Right. Who sees who first? Yeah. I mean, this game really shows you that, like, the power of fighting defensively. Like, really, if you... basically, in this game, if you channel the Ukrainian strategy of, like, don't let them see you, get lots of standoff, let the drones do the work. It's a different world. Okay, there's a Goshen. So I was told that way in this corner is all the food I could ever want. Whoa. Fuck. I want no part of this, dude. Somebody's in some kind of big scab fight. And you know what? I don't want it. Because if I'm gonna be a true rat, if I'm gonna achieve my meaningful life as God of all rats. Really? Come on. Just take the sausage, bro. Just take the sausage. Thank you. Damn, there's only one way to really become the true rat I was meant to be. And that's to stock up on food. Because this game, what we're learning is that it's a game of hurry up and wait around. A lot of hurrying. Like, so these scav runs, yeah. Waiting in the bunker. We need to stop Ivan's flooding here. You know, go out food, a lot of food and everything next winter. Last time someone crossed the border, someone was going to Russia. Oh, so you're a border guard? That's cool. I mean, it's cool now. It's cool being on the Finnish side. Much less cool as being Russian. Damn, there's nothing here, dog. I was told this was like the food spot. I was told this is where you got all the food, all the best food. But look at me. Pathetic. Completely starving. I found one sausage for all my troubles. Yeah, that's one of the things that nobody really expected in this war, in the Ukraine war, is that cell phone service, great. You can watch TikTok. You can be scrolling TikTok and be in a gunfight, like, within 20 minutes of each other. You know? Oh, you on? Okay, so Nuance's not bordering anything, so you're just kind of hanging out? Is that a scav? No. I mean, I respect a fellow scav, man. Maybe this guy just came over here. Damn, there's no fucking food. I went all this way to get to Goshen so I could have some food. I mean, the sausage isn't nothing, but the sausage is not great. And look at this, dude. Look at this place. Picked over completely. This is like Crimea, okay? It's like a Crimean grocery. You know, I'm always going to be bitter, like probably for the rest of my life, actually, about Tucker Carlson going to Moscow and being like, look at this, look at the mall. It's so nice here. This mall is so nice. And look at all the food. There's so much food. And then I went to Kharkiv and I'm like, the Kharkiv mall, and Kharkiv gets hit with Russian cabs like 5 to 6 times a day. And the Kharkiv mall has a sushi station. Like, there's a guy there whipping up sushi. And, like, you can hear the air raid siren and still watch him make sushi. Honestly, I should, like, make that video. Yeah, the Crimeans took all the food. Sorry, bro. I'm so let down, though. I'm so disappointed. I was like really... I was really out here thinking I was gonna... like, loot a ton of food, you know? I really needed it. I mean, I don't really need it, but I kind of needed it, yeah. How much time's left in the raid? 20 minutes. Huh. I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna have to eat the food. Oh, I guess I can loot some of this crap. Since I'm here. Oh, you're monitoring and making bets. Interesting. You're out there rigging poly market. I respect it. I respect it. No hate, no negativity here. Listen, if you got insider information and you can take money from suckers or... Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you, like, oh, this isn't like a... Ooh, baby. But listen, thanks to sanctions, the Russians haven't gotten any money. I haven't bought a battle pass or anything. And it just... any American money, any US dollars they're paid, just sits in an account in the UK. And if Russia wants to learn to behave and function like a real country, then, you know what? They can get their money. Ooh, I think that helix is worth something. Alright, well, at least I'm getting cash out of this. Emercom or railway. Alright. Well, let's go to power station, I guess. This whole thing is kind of fucked. There it is, power station. Yeah, Johansson, I've heard that. I mean, again, like, same thing. If Russia want, like, I have no particular qualm with the average Russian. Like, they don't have real elections, you know? They don't have free media. Like, I don't sit there and I'm like, oh, I want bad things to happen to, like, the average Russian, you know? I mean, the vast majority of Russians are just, like, keeping their heads down and don't want to end up in fucking jail. Like, but, yeah. Oh, okay, that's cool. Respirator or this fucking shit? Alright, well, nobody's been here. Ooh. Okay. MP5 handguard. 338 sound suppressor. Alright, well, let's ditch this. Okay, well, these are all worthless, so let's ditch these and get some stuff that actually has some value. I think an M700 mag is also kind of worthless, but let's discard these things that are known to be trash. Okay, I think this is valuable. I think this is valuable. I know you're gonna, like, at me and be like, ugh. Interesting. Friend was flight attendant. There was a drunk guy on a Moscow flight plane, and then he said 10 mass cops entered, and the guy flew from his chair to the exit of the plane. Yeah, I wonder if he was drunk because he was some kind of dissident who was being sent back to Russia, like someone who was, like, tried in absentia. They've been really cracking down on opposition politicians. I don't know if you guys have seen. But they charged one of the only existing opposition parties. They charged the guy with, like, making, you know, statements to discredit the armed forces, which literally they had to, in order to find evidence of it, they had to, nuts. They had to literally look back at, like, posts he made from, like, 2022. And they weren't even his posts. They were reposts of a repost. But then he had 3 different defense attorneys. All of them experienced illnesses or scheduling conflicts. And right before his trial. And then the judge had to appoint one of his friends as his defense lawyer. It was such a joke. Oh, okay, the drunk guy story was 10 years ago. Okay. Be careful with a AI fact checker, because a lot of AIs now, part of the psyops is poisoning AIs. So oftentimes you'll see sources like Wikipedia. They will have these articles that are not main articles, but they'll have a pro-Russian bend to the language. And then that Wikipedia feeds a lot of LLMs, and so it's meant to bias the LLM itself. And so you have to almost be like your own consumer. One crazy example was that I was trying to find like the internationally recognized borders of Israel, and every Wikipedia entry, not one of them actually depicted a map. Like, there was no, according to them, Israel has no internationally recognized borders. Like, I'm like, that's just not true. Like, that's just not true. Like, the state of Israel definitely has borders. I don't know what else to tell you. Now, the problem is obviously, if the Israelis have borders that are internationally recognized, then that intrinsically means that there are also, that means military operations beyond those borders are illegal, are an invasion of a neighbor. And Israel maintains that it cannot invade its neighbor. It was also kind of interesting. I know you're like, wow, you're going to stream and talk shit on Israel. Like, this is what I came for. Yeah, it is. That's what you're getting. Well, I exfil from Emercom. Just like, you know, basically, my daughter is obsessed with reading, which we unbelievably encourage. And she wants to be read, I would say, on average, like, is VMAX good? Do I want VMAX? I don't know. If it were up to her, she would be read, like, 10 books a night. We have to cap it at, like, 6. But we're out of new books. So we started reading her from this, like, children's illustrated Bible. But, like, it's meant to, like, accurately depict the Bible stories, but use, you know, like, children-ified language. There's a whole... Thanks, Dagoth. There's a whole part of the Old Testament where, basically, the Israelites arrive to the Promised Land, and God says... And they say, okay, well, let's see if anybody lives here, and if we think we can... Oh, weird. Google started listening to me. All right, creepy. They say, okay, well, let's see if anybody lives here. And tell us if the people that live here are weak or strong, you know, if we can defeat them or not. And naturally, God goes, listen, Israelites, don't worry about whether or not you can defeat these people. You totally can. You totally can. And the Israelites are like, nah, dude, these people look too strong. We're not going to go. And so God says, I'm so mad that you didn't go to war on my behalf that you are now going to be forced to, like, wander the land for, it's like 50 years or something. Like, you have to wander, you know, the world forever. Because you didn't invade people when I told you you had to. And I was like, oh, this makes sense. Let's fold this one too. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay. Like, Old Testament religion says that if you want... this wasn't worth it. I think the radiator... Okay. MP5 handguard. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. 35,000 rubies. All these tiny parts are worth nothing. These rounds are worth nothing. This is worthless. Wow, okay. I brought a bunch of worthless shit. Oh, but therapist will pay big dollars for this shit. I like it. Can't argue with healing stuff. Alright, let's just sell this shit to Ragman, because I don't care. You know, I'm gonna hold on to this. Nah, this is just shitty. This is $4,000, and a beanie is like nothing. Peanuts. Alright, let's sell some other shit. I think Prapor will always buy a grenade. And then Fence will take the rest, I think. Yep. There we go, baby. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Alright. So, what are we doing now? Okay, we got our can of milk. We got some heals. And we got our stuff. Alright, let's go hunting. Let's go hunt some nerds on customs. Wait, do I have other tasks in other places? I'm not doing Prapor. Eliminate PMCs with MP5SD on woods or customs. Okay. Yeah, but just kind of scary. Not, yeah, to just be like, okay. Like, okay. I gotta survive woods. Nah, if we're gonna do woods for survival, we're not gonna go, like, hunting, you know? Let's do customs. I like customs. So, yeah. They're trying to... The Russians are trying to set up Ukraine as a hostile nation, trains terrorists to attack the U.S. I believe that. I actually do believe that. That's why a lot of the people that have conducted these sabotage attacks against European countries are actually Ukrainians. I'm putting them in quotes. They are Ukrainians, but they are pro-Russian Ukrainians that are, or either pro-Russian or agnostic Ukrainians that don't really care. And the FSB offers them money. And they go, well, you know, for $400, I'll put a backpack next to a dumpster and leave. Or for $500, I'll throw a Molotov cocktail at a door, you know? Oh, Nord, you're saying America is? Maybe. I believe it. I believe the administration would be. Though I'll say this, the administration doesn't seem to have a policy. Okay. GB13. All right, where are we? Okay. Oh. Oh, weird. All right, what a weird spawn. Okay, let's think. I guess we can camp ZB13, right? Fuck. I knew I heard something. I knew it. Knew it. That's okay. I mean, you can't... That's wild. I have almost never seen somebody spawn camp that close. That's pretty good. But hey, look at the bright side. You know what we're doing? We're gonna go farming for cheap. Let's go back. Let's say. We're taking this OK ADAR, Let me buy a... let me buy just like a balaclava or something to hide my big stupid mug. Okay, let me do this, and then I'm gonna do the... I'm actually gonna get the Chinese communist rag thing, the chest stuff. Because this can carry a lot. It's 15,000 rubles, right? And most importantly, I can carry my spare magazines, because sometimes you do get into a fight. And, like, if I lose the ADAR, I also lose any utility these mags have for me. So, I'm just like, okay. Let's see. I think Trump probably is pro-Russian, but I think he's mostly pro-Russian. He is a pro-Russian. I think I can't tell if he's too stupid or Trump is pro-Trump, and the Russians pay him and they buy his loyalty. End of story. That's all there is to it. It's not more complicated than that. Everybody wants to make it complicated, like there's some kind of big strategy here. I'm just like, there's not. It's not a strategy. It's not a whole thing, right? It's just plain old, boring. He just likes money. He just wants money. Okay. All right, let's go. Back to customs. We're going to try it again. Every day's a new day. Yeah, Russian propaganda. Very easy. Yeah, Goon 2006. When you're like, oh, Ukrainian drones get lost in our airspace because of Russia's jamming and electronic warfare. Here's the thing. If a drone is just regular confused from Russian jamming, it's probably going to end up like crashing in a field, right? Because in a lot of those regions, that's what you got. Now, the odds of the drone crashing into a target, an apartment building, a oil refinery, any oil infrastructure, you can assume that the Russians jammed it, but probably spoofed its location or otherwise jammed it in such a way that they obtained a control over the drone. Because there is no chance that just by luck, they ended up being like, oh, wow, this drone just happened to find its way to a Latvian oil refinery. Like, there's just statistically no chance that happened. Okay. All right. We're here again. Oh my god, we're out in the ass end of the universe. Okay. Let's just head to the trains and go camp. Luckily, I have literally nothing. So... plan is just to hop the fence with this pretty nice scope and camp somewhere and then camp and kill. New Russian anti-drone tank system. I have a healthy skepticism of newfangled slapdash Russian tech. That's just me, though. All right, we're going to go prone. You know, we had some luck hunting, actually, under here. Though I guess I'm pretty close to RUAF roadblock here. Just doing a little listening. I swear I think I hear things. No reason to loot any of this. Let's say. Nicob, I think I'm a little masochistic playing this game. You know, you're learning something about me. Which is, I'm not somebody that deals well with things that say, I guess I'm just not good enough for this. One, I enjoy it. I enjoy the challenge. I don't mind working hard, really. I don't mind working really hard to get wins. Yeah. I like wins that come hard. I like testing my ability to like strategize through something. Fortnite is so fun and relaxing. Fortnite is just fun. Because they have so many players and their elo system is so good. Sure we can just sweep this. Okay, I found the optimal place. It's right around that bush. Guys, we're born rats in this game. Okay. If you want non-rat Tarkov, guys, I'm not the player for you. Like I said, I don't have the skill to win at not ratting. Right, I don't have the FPS skill to beat these, like, 20-year-olds with 1,000 hours in game. What I have, the only skill that I'm top 1% in is patience and being strategic. And that's what we're here to do. I forgot the hotkey for how to change zoom. Alt, right click. Okay. Okay, whoa, too close. Wow, my options are a 1x or a 6x. Okay, I don't hate that. Wild Rusky 88. Stop being ass. No. Listen, that is the most Rusky thing I've ever heard. Being like, don't be a wimp, dude. Just go be a Russian infantryman with your no armor and your dog shit gun. Why are you playing strategically? Why are you pursuing a strategy that will result in a positive return? Don't hide from the fight. Brother, the fight's gonna come to me. And I'm gonna win the fight. I need more dynamic where you're walking and where you're aiming. Okay. I'll try. Don't hide from the fight. Bro. Yeah, that's what makes Tarkov fun. Tarkov doesn't care. It does not distinguish between kills obtained by being an absolute fucking rat and kills from being an absolute Chad killer. And like, if they wanted to ban this, they would just have a mechanic that penalizes you for like being really still for the 60 seconds before a kill, right? I care about winning. I care about winning at Tarkov, all right? They'll come to me. Right? Listen. Spend enough time in Ukrainian units to be like, charging at Russians is not in their playbook. The Russians do the moving, the Ukrainians do the waiting. I'm literally an ambush drone right now. I'm just a human ambush drone, alright? That's right. We're tired of all the winning that's taking place here. I have no armor or no helmet because basically what I found is that if I fail to kill my enemy while they cross, if they can shoot back, I'm gonna die anyway. That's right. Johansson gets it. Tarkov, like real life. Kills count. Nobody cares how it gains. Steve, thanks for the 10. 11 Bravo. 3-0. Ambush strategy is perfectly acceptable, Rat. Thanks. Please stop moving out in the open unless you're moving from cover to cover. Will do. Yeah, I'm trying to get better about that. Like, I spend a lot of time in pretty open terrain. Oh, is your profile from, Task Force Red Bull? What is that? That's the, it's a National Guard from a Midwest state, like Iowa or something. Oh, okay. Wild Rusky's outing himself as one of those guys. Got it. Got it. I assume the 88 was your birth year, but no. Well, you know what, man? I gotta say, how did recklessly charging into wars work out for your boy? For your favorite painter? Worked out badly, right? Last time I checked. So maybe we're gonna keep winning my way. Fuck yeah, people are like, oh, you're playing like a boomer. Yeah. That's right, I'm less of a rat, more of a pigeon, which is basically just rats of the sky. The harder part, I mean, getting the kill is hard, but then I gotta loot his gear, and then I gotta dip and make it to ZB13. Oh, Minnesota National Guard. Okay. Iraq in 05. Oh man, you were part of the extended stay. What do they call it? The surge? But they called it something special when they just were like, let's just not rotate people. Help me out. There was like an army euphemism for we're extending you. Was it just extension? Getting extended? I can't remember. No. Clocked out. This is Tarkov. Gives you no hitbox, no indicator that you have hit the person. It gives you no map, no enemy locations, nothing. The surge, baby, the Iraq surge. Where are we at? Okay, usually we start to see some activity around this time. So let's see. Where are we at for pack of milk? 20 and 30. 30 for hydration? Yeah, perfect. Let's sip our milk. Look at that shelf stable milk. Stop loss. Getting stop loss. That was different. That was not the extension. Stop loss was if your unit has deployment orders. Ooh, gunfight. If your unit has deployment orders and you're supposed to leave the service, they forcibly kept you on until the end of deployment. I remember, it was called the backdoor draft. People referred to it as the backdoor draft. Because technically, you were being forced into service in violation of your contract. Yeah, Goon 2006, right. Old school games. No tutorial. Fuck. Fuck! Alright. Okay. Fix up the leg. What? My car can't do heavy bleeding? Fuck! Oh, I didn't bring my S-March. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. Alright, well, let's hope there's a bandage. Let's hope there's a tourniquet in this box. This random box of shit. Otherwise, I'm fucked. God damn it. That's okay. That's fine. If I survive, great. If not, all I'm out's an Adar. I kind of want to hold on to my scope, though. Let me see if I can get the scope out before I totally fucking bite it. Okay. Trash that. Scope out. And put in the alpha container. Because I really want to hold on to that scope. Okay. Come on. S-march, 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 S-march. No. I know I'm scooping this up like I'm gonna fucking live. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize the car medkit didn't have... I mostly just don't want this guy to get... What if I got outed because I drank the milk? McNulty, thanks for the 10. I appreciate your coverage. Ukrainian friends appreciate it as well. Best wishes from McLeody, downtown Philadelphia, baby. Oh, anything in here? No, nothing. Fuck. Alright, we're cooked. That's alright. I got the good scope, so that counts. I should have done it under the bridge because I have a scope that can zoom. You know? Nah, even if I get lucky, even if I had a bandage. Oh, you think it was the AI scav that shot at me? Maybe. Alright, well, let's see if I can kill somebody. Maybe. Let's see who killed me. I think it was probably a player. Though I guess a player, if they were shooting me at distance, would have, like... done it differently. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, there you go. You're right. It was totally a scav. Huh. Huh. Okay. That's alright. That was on me. You know, the person who screwed that up, yours truly. Why? Because I didn't bring an S-March. I always bring an S-March. One more time, Paul. My girlfriend said I shouldn't give you 15 bucks a month. Well, here's what I'll say. If you... I don't want the money of people who, like, don't have it to spend. Incompatible. No space. Oh. It's okay. I guess I know where you went. Okay, we'll save this. We'll try to do it on the AK-74N. Oh, wait, does it have a... No. Let's do a little link search. Let's see if I can get this. I want a nice dust cover. The not crappy dust cover. Patron of the arts. I like to believe what I do has art-like characteristics. I can't tell if I should spruce up the 74 or not. Okay, I wish it would just show me things that are actually available. There we go, like this. Okay. I mean, the most annoying part is my current health. Actually, let me buy more crackers from Therapist so I can restore my miserable self. Yeah. Oh, no, I appreciate it, Wartech. I do. As long as it's money as long as the next best use of that money would have been something like superfluous, like Chipotle or something, right? If you're like, hey, I'm struggling to make rent, then I really, really don't want your rent money. But again, if you're like, hey, otherwise I'm going to be buying shots at a bar with this, or I'm like, no issues. You know what I mean? Do live your best life, right? Okay, the RPK drum mag. What are the odds that this gets all fucked up? All right, let me do one more link search. I kind of... Wait, do I have a... I'm not going to buy an under rep for this. All right. Well, let's dom this. Okay. And we're going to just load it up with some BT rounds. The guy who killed me was a scav. Yeah, I might try something a little different. Let me spend just 8,000 rubles on something to cover my ugly mug. Okay, we got all this. I kind of wish I had more... something to make that second and third shot a little more stable, but... Oh, wait. Don't be dumb. Okay, heals. Let's get my energy up with these crackers I bought. $71, $83, $95. Killing me, dude. And we're going to hydrate with some water that I've already used. Here we go. 74, 88. All right, use. We're going to need to use 12. Okay. And what's our snack for today? Tushonka. Perfect. Today's snack is Tushonka. Do I want more? Do I want to take... Well, I got my CMS in my special slot. I guess I can drop in one of these old Salewas so I can use it. All right. Oh, we're due for a scav run. Oh, nice. Let's make some money on interchange. Wild Rescue, you're finally getting it. One less Criterion Blu-ray this month. I will be happily traded off. Oh, show only traders. Nice. Oh, Jameson Travels. Oh my god. Okay, so Jameson Travels, I understand that he really likes the like crusty old Marine shtick. And sometimes his takes are fine, but he's so like MAGA coded and he's so like mad about the woke military. But then for all his complaints about the woke military, I'm like, bro, the unwoked military seems to be like losing this war pretty hard. So, all right, let's turn it around. Okay, I'm listening to you. Spend less time running wildly out in the open like a maniac. You know, I fought less about Hegseth and more about just like a military, like Hegseth didn't go and build all these carriers, right? Instead, we built a system where we go, okay, we're going to have 11 carriers. And like, that's a lot of carriers, to be clear. But, like, clearly 11 carriers, but we can't like trade, we have no... Basically, we never conceived that we might have to deploy, like, fight a war that lasts more than 9 months. Like, how did we end up in that situation? You know? I wonder how well repaired this Mosin is. I mean, the Mosin used to be the scav sniper. You used to just Mosin it up. You know? Yeah, Mosin Sniper, man, so good sometimes. Or it used to be. I guess not so much anymore. I've heard they made it less powerful. U.S. military built over the years to maintain peace and not fight wars. No, I think the U.S. military is of course meant to be a powerful deterrent against our enemies. The problem is that aircraft carriers were the backbone of the U.S. military in World War II, and like they're the backbone of the U.S. military today in 2026, almost 80 years later. But think about it. What was the backbone of a navy 80 years before World War II in the 1860s? It was the sailing ship, the wooden sailing ship of the line with, you know, shooting cannon. Okay? So we basically were like, oh, we're going to make the ships out of better wood. We're going to make the cannons out of tougher steel. But we never actually sat down and said, okay, what does the actual future look like of naval combat? Does it even involve conventional naval forces, right? It wasn't even battleships, bro. It wasn't even battleships. I mean, it would have been a ship of the battle line, right? But like the idea of an all-steel battleship, yeah. The Trump battle cruiser, fundamentally, there's a fundamental shift. I mean, look at the Russian Black Sea Fleet. Built with the ultra-conventional military thinking in mind. Absolute trash, dude. Absolutely sunk. Right? Okay, Wild Rusky, listen. There's a very important difference on this channel, if you're going to come in here and chat. And that is, we can criticize a nation state and its policies all day. You can't come in here and hate on a religion. All right? That's your warning. Yeah, exactly. The whole Black Sea Fleet is now a submarine fleet. And that's what I was pointing out on this channel. In almost every piece of polling data, American Jews are disgusted with Israeli policies as much as almost as much as Americans. Almost as much as, sorry, there you go. Almost as much as like the median American. Okay, let's not get kablooied. There you go. I'm just a scav. I'm just a scav. I'm here to scav some stuff. What do we got? What do you got for me? Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice. Don't hate it. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Rat cola, baby. Perfect for rats. Oh, that's so funny. I went into Goshen and I had no food, and now I come here and it's a fucking feast. Oh, look at that. Look at that perfect fucking rat cola, dude. I'm so excited. Right, is a battle fleet the future? I mean, we can see it. I mean, look at what it takes to deploy an aircraft carrier. It requires a dozen other ships to protect it, to allow it to perform combat operations. I mean, any normal military would be like, this is absurd, right? This is the equivalent of us saying, like, okay, the backbone of the U.S. military is a wooden ship, but in order to ensure that wooden ship is safe and able to fight, it requires an entire battle fleet of, like, random other fucking ships. And, like, you would just be like, no, dude, that's stupid. SA-58 key mod. I think maybe this is useful. I'm trying to, like, price out. Wait, did I just look in this? Yeah, I just did. I know. I'm having, like, a debate about Israel instead of... I also strongly believe, though I have no one has ever told me this expressly, that, my willingness to, offer strong opinions about our greatest ally, very fun. My willingness to offer strong opinions about our greatest ally might be one of the reasons I get no sponsors. Uh-oh. Somebody's yelling about scav stuff. Yabba dabba, yabba dabba. That's what every scav sounds like to me. Oh, double helix, baby. What else we got? The lamp. I think this is this is the less good one. Electrical components. Okay, that's fine. I love money. Our greatest ally is definitely Europe or the Canadians. You notice when we fought in Afghanistan, who sent troops to die alongside America's sons and daughters? The Canadians, the American, or the UK. Oh man, there's so much fucking food here. I love it. Oh, and a Geiger counter. Oh my gosh. This is what a day. What a day, class. What a butter. What a butter. So, you know, when times are tough, when the chips are down, who shows up for you? That's who your friends are. I just want to point out, again, what number of troops from the IDF, how many IDF soldiers were killed alongside Americans in Iraq or Afghanistan? There's your answer, you know? The Poles showed up for us. Again, we knew who our friends are. We just, I mean, but that's such a human thing. Think about it. How often do, ooh, look at that. Oh man, that is a nice optic. Okay, well, I can't tell. Is this a, oh, this is a Uzi stock. All right, I don't care. This thing's not worth it. 2 spots. SP, sure. Yeah. I don't know if that was a net gain at all, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, what's our gas tank like? Oh, we're looking good. Oh, I never got. Oh. Okay, I feel like we've done a lot of looting, but let's just loot this and then we'll go to the train. Oh, somebody else sticking around. Huh. Oh, I think a bunch of scavs just spawned. Or it's a 4-man. Now, there's some pretty jank weapons for a 4-man, honestly. So I think we're just, either way, no matter what, I think it's a sign. Where was the IDF in World War II? LOL. That's pretty funny. Again, this isn't me being like, oh, Israel. I think I searched this already. Yeah. Okay. All right. Stop it. My terrible dad memory is really coming in here. Where the fuck? Wait, there's a minefield somewhere around here. I'm not gonna get blown up again. I've been blown up once already. I lost a good scav run to just being dumb. Yeah, Italy also sent soldiers to Iraq and Afghanistan. Yeah. And a lot of those allies probably are like, well, now that Russia has invaded Ukraine and there's this threat on our border that we need to address, they were like, thank God we helped the Americans out because now they're going to step up for us in a big way. And did we? No, of course not. Let's just see. Let's just see if there's some drinky drinks here. Oh, it's a good stuff. Okay. Do I want to ditch the bandage? The S-March? Yeah, we're going to ditch this bandage. So I can get my drank. There we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, interesting, Nicob. You're like, that is most streams. We'll be back to regular streams. I'm doing the Tarkov stream because of the streaming event, the Tarkov event for StrikeGum. That's why. Okay, 16 Romeo. Is that got some healthcare specialty, right? The Romeos are all healthcare specialties, is that right? But I don't remember which one. Okay, U.S. Air Force job codes might as well be like, yeah, might as well be Russian to me. How does the event work? So for me, I'm just screwing around playing Tarkov, but our partner streamers, who I think Torquay is streaming right now, they have a series of challenges to do that are worth money. And increasingly difficult challenges are worth increasing amounts. So there are some that are easy, like you get $5 if you chug an energy drink and then kill a PMC within 30 seconds. But some are like impossible, like convincing a player to trade with you and then getting their weapon from them, like persuading them to give you their weapon and then killing them with the weapon. The U.S. didn't have a problem adopting the World War II era kind of war. Why is it so hard to do in 2016? Well, the answer, I think, is because in World War II, there were very few defense contractors, and they weren't publicly traded companies kind of embedded in the U.S. system as they are today. Not that helpful. So I think it's defense contractors, because you got to think, like, if you're Lockheed, let's say you make 5% on, like, you know, to Lockheed. Whoa, yeah, I'll take it. Wait. Somebody found a weapon in here. And left behind a bunch of other random shit. Huh. Alright, I think I want this Tarker bar. What am I prepared to ditch for it? Probably... Probably the S-March, because I can afford to lose it. 556. No, I just lost my... Yeah, and if you're Lockheed, like, you got to deliver a 5% return to your stakeholders. And so that means that you have an incentive to make your 5% on the most expensive... is this that shitty one? Yeah, this one sucks. Okay, let's bounce. Like, think about it. 5% of $1 billion, like $1 billion program, is going to be a greater amount of revenue than 5% on a drone, right? Or on a drone army. So let's say your goal, you're offering the U.S. military, hey, we can let you blow up a terrorist at 100 kilometers. Well, if you design if you do it with a HIMARS missile, you sell them a $12 million missile, you make, let's say, $2 million of profit. If you offer the same capacity for with say a cheapo drone, right? A $500 drone, and you make the same 5% margin, you kind of see how it doesn't really, like, you make less money for your shareholders, and your shareholders are mad about that, you know? Okay, this I need. This I don't. Sell. Keep. Sell. Sell. SCAS. This is Scav Slop. This is... We're going to keep. Sell. Well, they're not no-bid government contracts. This is part of the game, too. Is that the primes, they sell... Like, they're one of the only industries where you can sell something that doesn't exist. So, let's say, again, you go, hey, the U.S. government wants a new fighter jet. And you tell the U.S. government, hey, we can build you your new fighter jet. And here's everything it's going to do. It's going to take us 15 years to build up. But it's going to be stealth. It's going to be... It's going to carry every weapon system. It's going to have vertical takeoff and landing. It's going to have electronic warfare capability. It's going to be able to be carrier launched. It's going to do everything. Have you built it yet? No, of course you haven't, right? It's vaporware. You're not offering them anything, really. But the important part is that... Whoa, 50 cal. But the most important part is that how can you, like, win a bid against somebody that is offering that, right? Is saying, hey, I can offer you, like, I can offer you a fantasy weapon. And then oftentimes the bidding is rigged because guys will, or like contractors will kind of be like, okay, the bid, you have to technically offer a design that has the capacity to do, like, basically all of these fantasy things, all of these things that we, like, aspire to. So they'll say, okay, you have to submit a design that can, a fighter jet that can climb this high, have exactly this carrying capacity, have vertical takeoff and landing, be carrier launched and recovered. And designers go, okay, well, I can't do all that, but I can give you 80% of that for 20% of the cost. But it doesn't matter because your bid doesn't meet the requirements. The requirements just happen to perfectly align with the thing that Lockheed was already building. You see what I mean? That, I think, is the really common dynamic. Is that it just kind of gets juiced in that way. You know, bids will get juiced like that. Okay. I saw it, man. Again, I'm getting conned by the Geiger counter. You know, I gotta be honest, the bandage doesn't do anything for me. Okay, we're gonna have to definitely sort some stuff here. Alright, sort this out for me, please. Alright, well, if I'm gonna stealth camp, I probably can't do this ready pack. Huh. So let's sell it to Ragman, because this is not rat-friendly. Tarzan probably is, if we're honest. The bank robber, actually pretty space efficient. This less so. Okay. We look good. We look good. Right, competitive bids with realistic requirements. I mean, again, you look at the Ukrainians, they figured out a better incentive structure because they say, hey, give us a capacity to blow up a Russian. as cheap as possible. And that's what they're competing against. They say, well, if you do it this way, right? If you do it this way, you know, and it's also like it's a little more complicated, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to be back in 60 seconds, okay? I got to check one thing. All right, we're back, baby. Yeah, I mean, the Patriot, like, no hate on the Patriot. All right, let's go to... I feel like I have some guys I got to kill on woods. But I don't know enough about... I feel like woods is just me running around like a psychopath. Let's do customs. Let's do it. Yeah, Boeing kind of grosses me out. Yeah, I mean, the Patriot can do all these cool things. But remember, the Europeans built a Patriot equivalent, but they never scaled up production, largely because the Patriot undercut them. And the Europeans built a Patriot equivalent in the 80s. That's been part of the kind of US MO, is that we sell a bunch of subsidized stuff. And then we go, listen, we built this Patriot. Okay, France. Okay, Italy. You guys don't have to pay all the money to R&D it. It's built in America by your trusted ally. Why don't you just buy it from us at unit cost, right? So that instead of paying to develop the Patriot and manufacture it, you just pay to manufacture it, right? Again, imagine if I had to design my own iPhone. Like, you'd be like, that's stupid. I'd rather just buy it from Apple and let Apple get a couple of bucks, you know? Okay. All right. The fuck am I? Whoa, okay. Wow. Wait, I have ZB13 as an exit and I'm here? Oh, but I don't have ZB11. Oh. Crossroads, trailer park, all that shit. Okay. All right. Let's think. I could camp ZB11 and then exfil in the other direction. Let's do that. Let's do that. Fuck it. Or ZB... Yeah, let me camp ZB11. Somebody else is here. But they're not moving. Fuck. There we go. Fuck. That is not the use of my time that I wanted. Fuck. Alright, well, give me that helmet. Fuck, dude. Fuck. What a fucking disaster. Okay, well, I'll take this. Alright, well, give me that. Fuck. Fuck, now everybody and their fucking brother knows I'm here. 762 by 39. Barely functional. Okay. Alright. Oh man, I really thought that was, fuck. Fucking hey, dude. I have no ammo left. Alright, I guess I gotta ambush people with a... What am I even gonna ambush people with? Ah. Splint. Flashlight. Magpul. Okay, well, let me get this. At least I don't want it to be blue. I'm so screwed. Okay. Almost empty. Okay, there's a stash right in front of me. Fuck, I really thought there'd been a player. Where's the stash? Okay. I need more of the most... Alright. In the green screen room? Okay. What I need is ammo. Like a lot, actually. Like if I could find just one shitty 5.45, I could refill my mag. TNT brick, classic. Just fucking classic. Okay. Well, at least I look exactly like a fucking scav. Alright, what's this dude got? Fuck. Oh, I had that coming. I bet he had a fucking 5.45 too. Thorax, left armpit. Yeah, he definitely had a... Alright, well that went sideways. That happens. That's okay. Sometimes things don't break out your way. So we got 10 minutes before we can do the scav run. Alright, let's say. Use crackers. A little sip of water. 18, okay. Alright. Let me cover my big fat head. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we're okay. Gotta remember to sell this ammo that I'm not going to use. 9x19. I think I actually need that for a quest. The flashbang rounds, also sellable. Learn to blackout. Never going to use that. Will use. Will not use. Will use. Will use. Worthless. Alright. Alright, I need a head cover. There we go. Shaman gun, perfect. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, an extra 30 to 60 rounds I can pack. Oh, that would have been smart. That would have made sense. Whoops. That's okay. I'll load. I'm a tough guy in that way. Hopefully. First 15 rounds, high armor pen. Next 15 rounds, not high armor pen. That's smart. All right. All right. Dorms. Crossroads Trailer Park. Okay. Wait, is this a... Did I just spawn? Get the same spawn? Do I need to go upstairs to the green room now? No. Maybe. No. Whoa. Whoa, baby. Didn't see that one coming. Okay, well now we got some armor. Not me complaining. I mean, I know I'm not like in the scav spot. I know I'm like not playing green room in the building next to this one. Okay. Wonder if I could just camp here. Think anybody will come? Think this is high frequency enough to get anybody? Probably not. Probably will be hidden in a bush. Well, let's go camp ZB12, I guess. Oh, dead scav. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Whoa, look at me. Look at me, I'm like a real boy. Like a real combat guy. What's it telling me do I have something I gotta do with this? Huh. See, it's telling me that, oh, there we go. Okay, I'm treating this like a scav run, and it's not. Fuck! What do you got, bud? Oh, now I have a fucking... Classic. Oh, here we go. Put this here, discard, put it on. What do we got? Okay, yeah, I'll take that knife. Classic, guys, classic. Okay, where the fuck am I? Alright. Alright. Just gotta find a nice bush. Don't at me. Don't at me. This kind of sucks. Think this is alright, or think I should get a different angle? I feel like I want to see more of the door. This seems okay. Am I sticking out too much, you think? Go behind the railway tracks? I can't decide. Do you think... I can't decide if I should be on the hill or not. I feel like anybody with a brain is going to catch me here. Maybe here? This feels like the spot. Okay. You guys think this is good, or is this too obvious? Okay, PS rounds, alright, that's fine. I just can't really do a reload at all. So I ditch my corrugated hose. Oh, yeah, let's, Can I do this? Huh. No, I just crippled this for no reason. Very cool. Very cool. That's fine. Doesn't matter. It exists primarily as a thing that holds my stuff. Okay. Aim for the face. Alright. What's that dust cover even for? Dust? Yeah, exactly. What do I look like? A maid? We even spitting out our gum. That's how serious we are about this. Whoa. And... Alright, just gotta remember, when do I eat? Hydration takes a hit, energy 45. Okay. That's right. Who needs dust covered on your AK? Alright. I feel like also the hardest part is going to be me picking exactly where I need to exfil from. Because I have, well, 13. I don't have the key. So basically I have Crossroads and Trailer Park. So let me just pull up my outdated customs map and look for Trailer Park. So I know how I'm getting out of here. You know? Okay, so all I have to do is transit the entire map. So I feel like probably at the 15-minute mark, I'm going to have to boog. I'm going to have to skedaddle. I'll probably just take the road past the gas station and take Crossroads. I think that's the plan here. Oh. There's somebody right there. Think there was a scav? Let's see. Let's see if it wasn't. I mean, he had a helmet. Oh no, I see gloves. Wait, did I just jump onto myself? No. Huh. Nope, this was a player. Alright, wow, look at me. I guess I want to ditch this for this. No, this durability sucks. Wow, this is a terrible weapon. What was this guy even thinking? Dude, this guy sucks. He was literally like playing dressed like a scav. Maybe he had to get shotgun kills or something. Wow, this guy sucks. Okay, I guess I'm gonna, I guess this is my kill? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna fold it up. Alright, well, if this one also sucks, then I'm gonna unload this, I suppose. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to strip this thing for parts. Ooh. It says I can't take it apart in raid. And I really want the gas tube, honestly. Somebody else is coming. Fucking scavs. What the fuck? A tank helmet with NVGs? What kind of... Are we high right now? Okay, well, I guess take this. Okay, this shit gets crazier and crazier. Dude, is this even real life? Okay. Guess we're gonna unfold this. We're gonna unload it. We're gonna load one of these mags. Fuck. Ah! Oh, my nuts, my nuts. I was fucking A, dude. Wonder if that was a player that killed me. It probably was. They probably heard all the fighting. Yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, proof that being an ambush predator worked out just fine. The fucking nods, dude. See, my problem is, like, I have to live in a world where I can't optimize everything. Like every time I try to solve an optimization problem, it ends up backfiring. Because... Alright, we'll... farm a bunch of shit on interchange, I guess. Because when I treat it like, oh, I gotta optimize my space, what do I want, what's the most valuable thing? Right, that's what got me killed. Again, my principle of, once the shooting starts, yeah. Once the shooting starts, get one player, loot and scoot, right? Get your player, loot and scoot. I mean, and who knows, if I had left immediately after shooting the first guy and just looting his stuff, not even checking it, just scoop it and go with whatever he has, you know? I might have still bumped into Kim Jong-un or whatever, but maybe not, right? I mean, again, I didn't go into that raid with that much, but I also didn't leave it with anything. I should have put the nods in my alpha container, but... Okay. Ooh, keys. Alright, where are we? Alright, we are right at railway. Okay. Yeah, either loot and scoot. That's a good point. Yeah, I should have waited. Maybe it was literally he had a buddy. That's super possible. Like, that was literally his buddy. It was just like, oh, I got killed. Somebody's camping ZB-13. What do we got? Okay. Whoa, M4A1. Maybe we're gonna treat this as a run-through, guys. What the fuck is this? Does this have... Alright, I guess... I can't tell if this is better or not. This seems valuable. Which I guess is almost the same thing as good. Fewer than half. Classic. Huh? Huh? No. Oh, the MP18 is a one-shot. Okay. But... I don't know. The M4 is pretty valuable. It's a good helmet, but it completely screws my hearing. Okay, so it's not that good a helmet. Yeah, I mean, I guess run-throughs don't really matter. Do they? Seems kind of dumb. But, you know, an M4 is a good gun, so... Yeah, why not? Alright. I think I'm gonna do one more raid. And then... we're gonna call it. Ah, Edward Turkelman. Whoa. Okay. Probably don't need this. Yeah, it's also a really nice reflex sight. Okay. I guess this has some value. Man, I have so many of these high-end optics. Sell this. Yeah. Sell, 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 sell. Okay. I guess we'll take this with us. Why not? And I guess we might as well. I'm only going to sell that for a couple of grand. Ooh, therapist is like you finished a task. Great. I'll take a reward. What's this? Woods. Alright, well, I do want some prep ore stuff. Alright, let's do one more custom. We'll do a customs fishing mission. 6,000 bucks. Classic mechanic. Oh, you're right, that is a valuable helmet. Whoa, East Ring office key, 31 grand. And last but not least, this piece of shit defense. Alright. Okay. What do I need to do? I need to eat some crackers. Are there more crackers? I thought I had a bunch more crackers, but maybe I found them and never ended up using them. Here, sort, put all the food in one place. Therapist, do a restock of crackers. Nice. 84, and that should do it. And then use all that water. All right, we're in okay shape. Let me just buy. All right, we're gonna buy a just a little helmet cover. Oh, wait, Prepor has a random task. Oh, let's exit woods. Okay. Just give me something to protect my dumb head. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Should we do customs? I feel like I've been burned a lot on customs today, but I also, like, don't have better ideas. Let's do it. Let's just send it. One more time at customs. If it gets goofed up, it gets goofed up, you know? Alright, thanks. Thanks for stopping by, Nicob. Alright. I think I'm about to rob a bank. Yeah. All right. All right. Just gonna do a little sneaky farming, right? I definitely have some North Hollywood shootout vibes. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, great. All right, another spawn right here at 13. Okay, we learned some stuff about camping here, which is that it's completely feasible. And absolutely, we should do it. Did I bring snacks? I brought snacks. Okay. This feels like not quite the best. I can't tell. All right, this seems a little on the light side. Yeah, I think this was better. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's 6 a.m., so we'll be here for sunrise. And then it'll be light and it'll be fine. No, it's 6 a.m. in game. Oh my god, I bet this looks utterly unplayable in like poor compression YouTube. All right, we are so ready. That grid coordinate. Yeah, I don't have one. I wonder where in the world right now is it 6 a.m.? Well, oh, probably China. You're right. Some tells me Tarkov doesn't have a tremendous China player base. Maybe Straya as well. Yeah. Do people throw grenades just to aggro scavs? Okay, American Samoa. I guess that makes sense, logically. It's earlier in California, so it's going to be still earlier in Japan. Okay, I just gotta remember, be prepared to ditch everything. So Tarkov is in Japan, that's what we learned today. It exists outside of space and time. Czech Republic, welcome. Okay, now there's like no scavs spawning here. Yeah, what was the deal with those juiced up scavs? Those nods would have been pretty nice. You're not wrong. All right, 84 hydration, 74 energy. Okay, 45 bumps. So I gotta wait till it's at least 55 energy. Okay, we got lots of time. We got lots of time. So again, this started with 35, so we're not even in. We got another minute before it's even in run through territory. Yeah, that guy, that PMC had the jankiest setup. It's funny. Well, in the U.S., you can also own a fully automatic rifle. You just have to get the license for it, a FFL, Federal Firearms License. Yeah, I had a friend, an old army buddy, who like got the suppressor and stuff because he bought the license. Like he got an FFL. He's like, I'm not a criminal. So now, while waiting around, if you too have to be up at 6 a.m., you should consider StrikeGum. There's a reason I'm locked in on these streams, despite the fact that I was awake at 6 a.m. And that's because StrikeGum is powering me right now. 90 milligrams caffeine in every piece, 100 milligrams alpha GPC. It's got everything you need to lock in. So go to StrikeGum.com or, you know, pick some up on Amazon. Don't be like my character having to chug a bunch of energy drinks, or God help you, Tushanka, to get your energy up, alright? Alright, we're just starting to get to the point where we just crossed over the line where a run through is no longer what you'll get if you extract. I forgot you need to be... Okay, so you need a... So the suppressor is an FFL, but a machine gun requires an actual gun maker's, like, license. Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, who knows if you need the suppressor or not. I could feel like... I feel like if you were just like, hey, you can have a suppressor, but you can't run like subsonic ammo. Because like if you've ever like really seen a suppressor fire, it protects the user's hearing, but it is not like, it doesn't make your weapon silent. Okay, it just doesn't. And like, I'm all about protecting hearing because I've been to enough ranges where I'm like, all right, a lot of these people here are like kind of committed doofuses, you know? So maybe they could have like some kind of like, hey, we're going to make a thing that suppresses it. Like the subsonic ammo is regulated, but the suppressor itself, as long as it's like designed in such a way that it limits the decibel, you know, output, then it's just a hearing saver. Oh, okay, we're not quite there yet. People who avoid ear pro, well, they're the reason why the most common VA disability is tinnitus. Which is funny. I feel like I always do really well on hearing tests, but I still feel like I have some hearing loss, but only along certain frequencies. Like if I'm in a room where like they're like a restaurant where they're playing music and I'm at a table where a bunch of people are talking, I can't hear them. Like I can't understand them. I can hear that words are being said, but it just sounds like that's what it sounds like to me. And I'm like, this sucks. But like I don't have hearing loss of like sensitivity. It's just certain tones. But maybe they do test that. I don't know. All right. Let's eat our Tushanka. Fuel up, baby. Look at me. Looking good. Damn, what? Nobody extracts from this map anymore? Tinnitus and sleep apnea, yeah. I love the fact that soldiers are sent onto bases in the Middle East with no air defenses and get hit with Iranian ballistic missiles, and then the VA is like, oh, actually, guys, tinnitus, that's not a real disability. I'm like, oh, that's funny. That's funny. What causes tinnitus? Oh, being in the proximity of explosives, of large, strong, powerful explosions. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Man, nothing. How funny would it be if I went to a map where all of the PMCs were killed by either each other, and then like the last one was killed by a scav, and it was just me and a bunch of scavs on the map, and I'm like, where's all the fucking PMCs? That would be peak me energy, actually. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a pretty common playbook, I think, to take a benefit that's like benefits a broad swath of Americans. Then what you do is you narrow it to a small minority of Americans so that Americans start to resent it, right? Social Security, nobody complains about Social Security taxes because they know that some of those tax dollars will presumably go back to them, right? And what they'll do is Social Security is going to go bankrupt in 8 years because we keep cutting taxes. And they're going to means test it. And first they'll say, it'll be very obvious. They'll say, oh, if you have more than $2 million in assets, you can't collect Social Security until you're below that. And you go, well, that's okay. But then they'll say, okay, well, not inflation adjusted. So every year, 2 million will be less and less. And then in 20 years or 15 years, 2 million will be not even enough to retire on. But so only the poorest 15% of Americans will get Social Security at all, and then they'll start a campaign that goes, it's your money. Why are we giving it to these welfare queens, these boomer retirees? Or in 15 years, it'll be like those millennial retirees. And then they'll just vote to scrap it entirely, right? And they'll say it was never, and then people will just say, oh, Social Security was never meant to like be your retirement. It was only meant as a supplement for the poorest poor. And people will be like, no, there was a time when people did retire with just Social Security, right? That was, I think the bottom, like, I don't know, third of seniors just like live off of basically Social Security almost entirely. They have like no retirement savings. Yeah, it really does make me mad that we live in a country that's like, okay, you turn 65 and the government socialisms the shit out of you. You get Medicare, you get your Social Security, your government pension, and then those same people are like, well, those welfare queens, they're going to bring socialism. It's like, no, dude. They're going to bring whatever the fuck you have when you turn 65, and maybe we're going to let kids get a little cut of that, you know? Okay, water's below 48. We'll start to move at 15. I can't believe it. This is one of the prime extracts, and nobody is here. It's fine. Come on. You gotta have something for me, guys. Yeah. I mean, yeah, VA 100%. Listen, I love VA healthcare. And I don't have any disabilities. I just have it. I'm just on a priority group because I have combat service. And because of the PACT Act, right, like, if I develop basically any kind of common cancer, right, like the VA has to take care of it, so they have to like have me access to services. Yeah, I feel stupid because I paid for federal health insurance like for years. I mean, $400 a month, which, when I started working for the federal government, I was making $43,000 a year living in DC. So $400 a month was like a lot of money. That was like more than I was saving for retirement. And that whole time I could have been getting VA care at some of the best VAs in the country, and I'm like, I didn't need it, but obviously health insurance, like I was training a lot of jujitsu then, and jujitsu, like I wasn't gonna get like, develop lupus or something, but I could have blown an ACL, or I mean, anybody can develop chronic conditions at any age. That's kind of how it is. But yeah, like you blow an ACL, you want somebody to fix it up. Damn, guys, really? We're about to be 15 minutes left in raid, and not one person has come in here? This sucks. I haven't even seen a scav. But we gotta go, right? We're at 4:30. But see, are you the same way you were when you went through? I don't understand what that means. Okay, at 15, we're going to start cruising back. Oh, when I joined. Yeah, my knees are not the same for sure. I mean, I'm not the same, but they can't really prove that it was service related. I can't be like 10 years out and be like, actually, guys. All right, 45 seconds. Nobody shows up. We're dipping. I can't believe this. Nobody. Nobody taking one of the game's most common extract. Hmm. Yeah, that's my thing. And one of the things is like I was like a scrupulous rule follower, like even by military standards. So I feel like when people are like, "Oh, make sure you document your stuff." All right, we're rolling. I just never did because I was like a tough guy, you know? Like I didn't go to the like I never went to the clinics, you know? Okay, I have no armor, so I'm gonna hope there's some dead scabs for me to get it off of. Just any armor, anything. Again, whatever scrap I can get my hands on, I'll take. You know, just whatever old junk. Just want to make a couple of bucks while I'm here, you know? Ooh, good. See, I always get tricked. The Geiger counters feel valuable, and they're not. Therapist doesn't pay shit for them. But I'll just keep that in mind as the thing I should ditch first. Fucking nobody here. Oh yeah, I have the gas analyzer, actually. Oh, fuck. Wow. Whoa, look at that fucking scope, dude. Okay. Alright, well there you go. I got something of value. I got so lucky. Got so lucky these scabs are stupid. Yeah, by almost all accounts, I should have gotten absolutely kablooied. Okay. It's my... Okay, we're looking good. That is a crazy nice VPO. What is with these scavs who are just, like, randomly spawning with occasionally, like, absolutely sick gear? Some scav aggroing. But I don't want to deal with it. Alright, somebody else is in a scav fight. That's fine. That's their right. Just gonna zip on through, dudes. Like I was never here. Yeah, I feel like I feel like somebody else might have aggroed Rashala. And that's fine. They can do that. That's their right as a free Tarkovian. Fuck. That dude there 100% spotted me. Oh, maybe he's a scav. Fuck. Come on, just move on, big dog. Come on, man. Okay. You think he dipped? Nope, he's still camping right there. He's doing a lot of moving for someone who is not a scav. That's a lot of moving for not a scav. Oh, there he is. Oh, fuck. Motherfuckers. This guy better be geared to shit. I'll take it. I'll take his TK. Take the body armor. Take that. Thanks. We'll see ya. Catch you later, guys. We are gonna dehydrate. Fuck. Body armor, do your thing. Oh, man. Thank God I got that body armor. Ha ha ha. Otherwise, I'd be cooked. You know what? We're not even doing this. Not doing this right now. We got 7 minutes. I'm not gonna have time to loot anything anyway. You watch, there's another camper spawn camping Crossroads. I mean, there's somebody out there still doing their gamer thing. Wonder what my heart rate is. Let's take a quick look. 68. Which is funny, I feel much more tense than 68, but... Do you have access to milsim as a vet? I'm sure somebody would play milsim with me or whatever. I just don't really like it. Alright, we just gotta go past the train tracks. Ugh. That grenade sounded way too much like it was in the direction I'm going. Which I'll be the first to tell you, don't love it. What do you think of the odds that somebody's here waiting to ambush me? All right. Okay, I'm at Crossroads. With my 4 remaining minutes. 3 seconds. Oh no! What a troll! Oh my god, brutal. Brutal trolling, dude. Brutal trolling. Vicious. Vicious. Okay, killed the sniper and 4 scavs. I'll take it. Let's see, what's my accuracy? 50%. I'll take it. Damage to the old thorax. All right. Well, you know what, guys? That was pretty successful, actually. Let's see this VKO. Oh my god, this is in terrible shape. But look at all that fucking gear, dude. This thing is... Let's fix her up. Let's fix her up really good. What's it looking like? 92.4. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I think I have some pretty good TT3 ammo. Okay. What am I getting rid of? Screws. See ya. Tarbank. Get out of here. Tushanka. That's worth something. S-March will carry it. Alright. Magnet. Wilson Siggies. Filter. T-plug. Relays. Worthless Geiger counter. Splint. I don't know why I'm even holding on to the splint. Okay, well, look at me. Look at me. I can't decide. Well, I'm gonna sell the body armor because, frankly... Alright, all that, 30,000 rubies. Oh, interesting. Will anybody buy it? Oh, is my armor too fucked up for them? Okay. I have to sell my armor to fence like a jabroni? Look at me. Pathetic. Alright. Well, guys, I'm gonna call it there. Oh, let me just get my stuff from therapist. Okay. All right. Well, you know, we had some good raids. We had some less good raids. But the important thing is we had fun. So if you guys haven't, let's see. All right, let's take a look. Let's see how. Let's see when he's on. Sergeant Heine's on here. Still running the Tarkov stream. So go check him out. Go say hi to him.
He's fucking shooting at us.
He's also playing customs. Take a look. So go join his stream. Tell him I sent you. And use his promo code to buy your StrikeGum. All right.
Because I think since we know where that player is going, we could just try to chase him.
All right. I appreciate you guys.